Well, hello everyone. My name is Dara Rath and I'm a pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story that is written by other authors, and sometimes the stories are funny and sometimes they give you something to think about. As so with this story, this is called Giving Care. It's in a book called Sunset Musings by Bob Johnstone. In the summer years of our midlife, we remember those who once nurtured and cared for us. Increasingly, we are now caring for them. Many in our county where we live, who are now journeying through their own middle years, have become part of a generation of caregivers. While some caregiving simply involves driving a parent or a neighbor to an occasional medical appointment, the heavy-duty work of caring can be far more demanding of time and energy. According to Statistics Canada, 28% of caregivers attend to the needs of an elderly relative, most commonly an aging mother. A smaller number look after a spouse with some chronic illness or a disability. Over my 24 years as a minister and chaplain, I have worked with many midlife folks who provide some level of supportive care for parents in retirement homes or intensively in long-term care facilities. Rosalind Carter asserts that there are 5 types of people in the world: those who were caregivers, those who are caregivers, those who one day will be, and the rest who are or will need caregiving. Stats Canada reporting a 20% increase in the number of caregivers from 2007 to 2012. Our nation obviously has an aging population, and more seniors, despite deteriorating levels of health, are opting to stay in their own homes. In talking with midlife caregivers, I have found that often one child, more likely a daughter or daughter-in-law, has assumed or been gradually assigned the role by family. She's often the same person who in earlier life was the family member who was seen as the problem solver, the nurturer, or the steady one on whom siblings could depend. She may live geographically closer than siblings. Caregiving of aging parents involves a gradual reversal of roles. It begins with an adult child offering to drive the parent's car while mom is gently relegated to the passenger seat. The younger one hastily offers to lift the heavier end of the desk. "Remember your back, Dad." It ends with the same child, now in midlife or older, providing many hours per week of intensive care for an infirm or dying mother or father. This primary caregiver can be supported by other family members and community agencies such as palliative care, public health, Victorian Order of Nurses, respite care, home and community support services. Giving care can result in positive feelings of satisfaction and the reassurance that a loved one is being cared for. Yet caregiving is not for the faint-hearted. Adult children can also experience significant difficulties dealing with fatigue and feeling overwhelmed by the responsibility, as well as coping with their own negative emotions such as guilt, resentment, anxiety, and frustration. Elder caregiving is a time to honor those women and men who once cared for us. Providing that care inevitably presents challenges to overcome, but also opportunities to enjoy a new kind of loving relationships. Well, I know what it's like to be a caregiver. I was looking after my mom for many years. She just died a couple of years ago. She was 92. And so it is exhausting, but it is also rewarding, and it gives you the opportunity to spend some time with your parent that maybe you didn't do when I was 45 with small grandchildren or small children. So That's an excellent story. I really appreciated Bob Johnstone writing this story. So thanks for taking 5, and blessings on your day.